Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Amway Center in downtown Orlando, tonight the Orlando Magic taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Philadelphia begins the game with the basketball. Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, Ed. To win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. One will perceive that Ben Simmons has already won a championship when that has not been the case. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot, because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet, and one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans, if they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
It's Ben Simmons controlling the offense. To Butler. Here comes the screen. Sizing up the defense. Jimmy Butler missed his first. That one goes.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing. He's also finding his rhythm.
Jonathan Isaac. That's no good.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Augustine with the basketball. Down just a couple. Knocked loose. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. That pass stolen by Orlando. Fournier. Here comes the screen. Short jumper off the mark. Now a steal as the Magic have it. Here's Orlando with the basketball. Fournier to Gordon. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Simmons buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, I'm going to say something that people probably won't like, but guess what? I don't care. I'm already crowning Ben Simmons as a top 5 playmaker in the league. His first true season, he had 18 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. He could finish around the rim and make everybody else around him look great. There's no doubt about it. He has all the ingredients to be the heir to the throne.
Sixers finally break through. 52 wins last year. But, Jay, where do they factor in a top-heavy Atlantic division?
I still see this team finishing on the outside looking in. What I mean by outside is the 2 or 3 spot. I think this is Boston's division to lose, Boston's conference to lose. But still, the question marks with Toronto. Kawhi Leonard, does he really want to be there? Changing up their coach. What's going on with that franchise? And the question mark still is around Ben Simmons and his ability to shoot the ball down the stretch.
It's Orlando's ball. To Fournier. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Isaac to Aaron Gordon. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Second and 3 is good. He missed it. 2 for 3 on this trip. To Redick. J.J. Redick. Good start. He's made his first shot.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Here's a chance from long range. Not done yet. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA Awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Deep three at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The 76ers have the lead. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
In the front court comes Simmons. Up by 3. From the painted area, won't go down.
One of the best.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Can we take a second to talk about the most gregarious personality in the NBA? We don't trust in the process. No. We're beyond the process. Joel Embiid has emerged as this generation's Shaquille O'Neal, and he's done it in a variety of ways. He's a dominant big who doesn't shy away from the physicality of the game. Probably the reason why he was up for Defensive Player of the Year. And also, he has a personality that baits you into a conversation, whether you like it or not, and he's pretty hysterical. This kid is going to be a star in the league for years to come, and you better pay attention to what he has to put down.
Fournier. 5 to shoot for Orlando. Has a look with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
When you open up a toolbox, you see every tool in the kit, right? Now, whether you can use every tool in the kit, that's another question. That's who Jonathan Isaac is. He's potential wrapped up in a 6'10 frame. He just has to continue to put in the time in the gym and hope he can reap the benefits.
Jonathan Isaac at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Jay, it's a huge question in Philadelphia. What can Markelle Fultz be in his second NBA season?
He could be a former #1 pick in the NBA draft. He can still be a star. I don't think any of his shooting woes had to do with that shoulder injury last season. It was mental. It was the yips. He's been getting reps this entire summer with that form, with that rhythm. And if he keeps shooting the ball the way I've seen him shoot out in California, this kid could be a star next year.
Magic own the possession. To Gordon. Vucevic. To Fournier. Fires the 3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Butler to bring it up. Leads a bucket. Whoa! What a finish!
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
In the front court, it's Augustine. Looking to make something happen. To Aaron Gordon. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound corralled by... Throws it down.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Down low, it's Gordon. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. To Butler. To Simmons. Beyond the arc for three. Off the iron. No good. Wilson
And he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Fournier. Gordon. Yes, Aaron Gordon. That's three now on 4 shots.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Simmons to Butler. Throws it up. Kicks it around the perimeter. To Butler. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Goes to the right side. Fournier knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
To the basket is Butler, but he can't finish. Nothing going here on that drive. To Gordon. That is great vision to set it up. Big finish at the rim.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Joel Embiid. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. It's Gordon with the stuff.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Time expires to end the first half. The Magic have the lead.
Time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Magic have themselves a narrow lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible, and if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. The 76ers aren't down by much after 2 quarters, and that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow.
Game track. Assists.
We're seeing unselfish basketball in this matchup, with each team turning good shots into great shots. These squads really know how to let it flow.
Player of the half.
Aaron Gordon tallied a lot of blocks in the first half and really made his presence known on the defensive end. I bet we end up seeing the opposition get even more timid around him. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2.
Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Magic basketball.
Yep, I got him.
To Aaron Gordon. Isaac. Fournier. And it's Butler who grabs the rebound. To Simmons. And the slam. He dared them to get in the way.
So many players try to get pretty with the game. They want to dance. They want to do all these tricks, maybe a God Shamdad. But sometimes you got to revert back to the old school style of the way we play the game. Just put your head down and stop me if you can.
Augustine with it up top. Our score all even in this third quarter. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Simmons. That pass stolen by Orlando.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
And stuffs it home.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Magic have it. To Fournier. Nothing going here on that drive. Sixers with the rebound. To Embiid. Slam dunk.
Joel Embiid looking to take his game to a completely different level after working out with one of the best trainers in the league this offseason. An all-star for the first time last year, averaging 23 points. Safe to say, no longer trust the process. Joel Embiid is the process.
Fournier to Gordon. Fournier. Oh, Evan Fournier. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Fournier. Gordon. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Simmons. Now a steal as the Magic have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things to get a great passing team.
Oh, Evan Fournier. 3 for 6 now.
Safe to say, it's imperative for every team that when a play breaks down, you have to give the ball to somebody who can do his thing. That's what Evan Fournier brings to the table, averaging 18 points per game last season.
Orlando ball. To Aaron Gordon. Jonathan Isaac. Short jumper won't go down. Simmons to Butler. The shot.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Okay, they're lucky they get the ball back.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Redick. That's blocked by Vucevic.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And the finish. Jay, Euro stepping for 2.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Simmons to Butler. Redick. That pass stolen by Orlando.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Butler knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Third quarter comes to an end with the Magic in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Simmons to Butler.
Everyone gets free pizza.
Slams it down. Big finish.
Now that the process has been established, it's going to be fun to see how much better Joel Embiid can be this season. Everybody heard about his arduous offseason workout program, but the thing I love about him the most, he always works on his game, even if he's dunking on random fans on vacation.
And hits at the line. Isaac. Over to the right side. Gordon. That's off the side of the rim, short. Butler into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Inside, he scores.
You know, Jimmy Buckets really has an inspiring story. From being homeless at the age of 13 before moving in with a friend, reads like a basketball version of The Blind Side. That grit has become the fabric of his DNA. From Tyler Junior College to Marquette to the 30th pick in the first round, are you kidding me? To where he is now, Jimmy Buckets has had to earn every inch that this game has given him.
Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Fournier. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
They had so much success in the first half knocking down the three-point shot. That's not the case so far in the second. Try to play inside out. Maybe attack the rim. See the ball go in first.
Double team. Here we go.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Sixers control it. Butler to Embiid. Knocked loose. Magic gain control.
You gotta go for the score here right now in this possession.
Fournier. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
2 minutes left.
Butler to Simmons. Butler. Rebounded by Isaac. To Gordon. Isaac. Gordon. Yes, Aaron Gordon. That was huge. He's been terrific. 5 of 7 tonight.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Orlando has it. To Vucevic. Turns and slams it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just make a passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. For 3, that's off the side of the rim, no good. To Redick. Count it.
sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Augustine with the basketball. Up 6. Isaac. No good. Defense catching a break there. Nikola Vucevic. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Get back.
Isaac. To Fournier. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Fournier. Evan Fournier at the line. And hits the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Sixers call for time. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more. Butler to Simmons. Butler. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Here's Orlando with the basketball. Oh, a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Magic secure the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Magic came away with the victory in this one. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Orlando Magic. The 76ers. Didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup.
Game stats. Player of the game.
Isaac seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again. He kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2.
The Magic put together a nice win here. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.